Hello, everyone. This is Mary Conley Eggert with GlobalWaterWorks, and I'm thrilled to be here with Ramzi Bouzerda, who's the CEO and the founder of Droople, which is an IoT platform bringing efficiency to your water assets. And Ramzi, you're going to talk us through what that looks like for sanitation in a public restrooms, correct?
Yes, thank you, Mary. I'm going to share my document to present what we are doing at Drupal. Here it is.
Oh, wonderful.
So Drupal is, as Mary said, intelligence for water usage, and we apply this intelligence. We apply this intelligence from the management of public restrooms. And during COVID, of course, hygiene is a crucial and important topic. So as you can see, we can monitor the water usage of any endpoint, meaning flushes and faucet taps in terms of water consumption, but also energy consumption. We can also correlate the usage of those toilets and the usage of those faucet taps to see if people are washing their hands after using those toilets, and if they are washing their hands, how much time they spend to wash their hands. So it's a small example of what we can do with those data. We can also provide a planning for cleaning which is adapted to the usage of the public restroom and not really related to a frequency-based cleaning. So you can adapt your effort for a better hygiene and a cost reduction, of course. That's it.
Wow, that's wonderful and so incredible. So you place those, so as we say, spend 20 seconds or washing your hands, you would actually know.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So we on average, we have seen that in many places, people are washing their hands under 10 seconds, which is not really appropriate according to the recommendation of the health and sanitary policies. We see also that a flush uses a lot of water. Most of the time, it's more than 13 liters on average per flush,
yeah.
Which means that the footprint of those assets is huge, and we can easily reduce this footprint by adapting the flush to consume less at each flush.
Yes. Oh, that's wonderful. And I know with the Internet of Things, this idea of predictive maintenance or
Yes.
Optimizing maintenance for labor purposes is so important. If a bathroom is vacant, why go in there and clean it as frequently?
Exactly. So here the idea is also to provide to the facility manager the tools and the actionable insights to optimize his cleaning plan, also avoid contact and respect distanciation with the users of the public restrooms, but also we can correlate the usage of water with the consumables usage. So we can say, then when you have to go and refill soap, gel, paper, and everything related to the usage of those places.
Yes, oh, that's wonderful. And Ramzi, because you are in Switzerland and there's a whole lot of activity going on with IAPMO, which is the International Association of Plumbing and Mechanical Officers. That's an international, but they have a special event called Emerging Water Technology Symposium that would really value this type of information. Folks like Sloan, Kohler, Delta Faucet, Moan. Are working on more efficient management and also an integrated view of our in-building plumbing. So in times of COVID, you can also detect for Legionella or are the pipes clean? Is that also something you do? Tell me just a little bit more about the hygienic. Is that real time?
Yeah.
How do you get that data?
Exactly. So we have small sensors that we can equip at any endpoint, faucet taps, flushes, showers. We can equip a full building with our solution. And then with the data, we can correlate not only one endpoint, but with all the endpoints, or create a grid, a network of data according to the different output. And then we can, of course, assess if there is a risk with Legionella according to, today we have a solution based on rules. It's not yet a machine learning solution, but we are working on this. And today we can actually warn the people that will use, an example, I give you an example, we have applied this in a school. When the school is off for a long time due to COVID or due to a vacation, for example, we can assess if it's secure to use that water or to throw some water before using that water. So we have a dynamic assessment of the situation according to the historical data we are gathering, really at the fine-grained endpoint.
Wow. And so if someone wanted to be up and running today, do you have details on what the impact would be in terms of ROI?
Yeah. Today, the business cases we have implemented showed that in a bit more than 1 year, you are in your money. Meaning that with our solution, we have integrated the hardware in a subscription plan. And per endpoint today, we bill something like under $30 per year per endpoint, okay? So including the hardware and the access to the platform. And then with this type of very affordable solution, you can really increase your return on investment, because on the other hand, you can reduce the cost of OpEx, meaning the cost of employing people to clean those places, but also reduce the risk of contamination and provide actually analytics to the users to make them feel safe and give them better transparency for those places. Because today people are expecting that those places are well managed, well cleaned, and they are safe for them.
Right. So this becomes a branding mechanism and something where you could actually display the data potentially as you enter the restroom, like the hygienic value.
Yes,
I
exactly,
love it.
exactly.
Okay.
So the idea is to go there and to be like a trip advisor for restrooms, where when you enter, you see the screen and you see that the hygiene is good, then you enter and you feel safe.
Yeah.
Don't forget that I'm sure you traveled a lot, and when you land in a country or in an airport, the first thing most of the time you do, you go to the toilets, and the first image you keep of that country or that airport is the hygiene state and the cleanliness of those places. So for us, we think that really it's a way to differentiate and to provide a better service with such a solution.
Yes, so you're really the branding mechanism for every country around the globe, and a great reason to be. Every tourism department should pay attention to Droople IO to clean up their act, or at least give full visibility to what can be done. And just your motivation, Ramzi. It's always interesting to hear of CEO and what prompted you to get into this. And
that's a good question, Mary. Myself, I was born in a country where water was very scarce. I'm coming from Algeria in North Africa. I lived there 6 years before joining Switzerland with my mother to join my father, who was living there before us. And during those 6 years, I remember we were living at the 11th floor of a building of 12. And the pressure in the network was too low to bring that water until the 11th. And of course, the lift was not working. Yeah, we are talking
Oh,
about
no.
Africa, and I remember as a boy taking the tank, and when the water came, all the people comes in the buildings, gets out from their apartments and cry that water is here and we have to fill, and so on. And I feel that really water is a matter of life, and if you cannot secure it, you are in danger. So when I came to Switzerland, the first day I went to school, I remember that I asked to drink, and they told me simply to go to the toilets and drink there. And for me, it was so weird, so strange, so outstanding, because for me, it was unbelievable that you can drink from the tap directly. And the water at that time was so sweet, so good, that I felt that I was relieved in some way. So I kept that relationship to water, and my parents raised me in sense that you have to take care of water because it's very precious. And I grown up with this, and then I don't know how, but I came back to water because I was in banking before,
Uh-huh.
and yeah, and now I really enjoy to contribute to a better use of water.
Yes. Oh, well, that's incredible. I think we have an opportunity in Global WaterWorks Connect where we talk about what's your wish for water, and most often people are the fulfillment of their wish. So
Yeah,
your wish for both.
yeah. I hope so. I hope
Yeah.
really so. Yeah.
Yes. Well, I'm delighted that we can share this through the Global WaterWorks Connect community, and that you
Thank you.
are here and available to answer questions. And also,
Yeah,
I think linking you in with the plumbers groups across the US and globally seems like a natural win. So, so thank
yeah.
you for your time, Ramzi. I'm going to,
Thank you to you for your time and your interest in Drupal.
oh, definitely.